Hey, I'm Dan, 37, gay, married, and welcome back to my channel where we do a lot of Heated Rivalry content. I just finished reading chapters 9 through 11 from the book, and as a show first experiencer of Rachel Reid's amazing story, there were so many little things that stood out when reading it that I didn't catch in the show and vice versa, and so why not go back and force ourselves to rewatch episode 2. Quite the ride we already went on in episode 1. Tension. So this section was all Jacob and team, because we jumped from Vegas to December of 2013 in the book. Fill in the gap a little bit here. Oh, the picture. All right, here we go. Wait. Chapter 9 starts in December of 2013, but somehow we are now spring of 2013. Oh, I guess. Because we never meet Ryan Price on their flight. There was flyer. See the soft side of Ilya, letting him watch the iPad, trying to hook him up with one of his friends. Oh, December of 2013. Just gonna shut up now. Wait. No, winter of 2013 would be December. No? Whatever. We'll just keep it playing. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is the texting back and forth. How many times can you blank in an hour? Wait. No. Okay, so that was all the intro. We'll see where we end up. The timelines in this show. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we don't end up getting to see the flight from Boston to Montreal, but that's where we're picking up here. Flight's over. Here we are. Montreal.
I fucking mean what I mean.
They're burning a fake Rosenoff outside right now.
The fuck does that mean?
They do it to you all the time in Boston. You want a seat?
No, thanks.
No.
Honestly, guys, it doesn't help me focus.
Yeah, maybe go be weird somewhere else.
Not even that.
Whatever you need, Captain.
Captain.
You talk to NBC and some radio outlets and like
NBC.
Oh, Mr. Hollander, what does Montreal have to do to win tonight?
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, I felt like when this happened, there was like the funny back and forth between him and him. What the hell is his name? Hayden. Oh my god.
Well, hockey is a complicated, nuanced game, but it would be helpful if we scored more fucking goals than the other team.
Oh yeah, here we go. How many times can you in an hour? Oh, Shane. Oh, Shane. Oh my god. A couple extra texts in the show that we don't get in the book. Liar, liar. Oh, okay. So in the book, it's just Ilya asking him if he is, but in the show, it's are you as I am right now. Okay, okay. And again, Jacob and team just building on this character. Shut your stupid face, Marley. We're Russians. We don't blush.
No, never in life have I blushed. Russians do not do this.
Okay, and now we get the abandoned building that we in the book know is the one that he bought for them. Not evidently clear here. And I do love in the show, it's like, it's strange that he is so, he appears to be so nervous when he's always Mr. like tough guy. But then Rachel puts in here, trying not to think about getting murdered in a dark, empty lot behind a creepy building. If he believed Hollander had a diabolical bone in his body, Ilya would suspect he was about to be pranked. So he actually was nervous, expecting a SWAT team. Okay.
You will murder me.
Maybe.
Oh, he just says it out loud in the show.
Why the fuck do you think it's okay to sex me before the game? What the fuck?
You were hurt, weren't you? You missed me, didn't you?
Okay. So instead of follow me, get an FU. And oh, you missed me. Another verbal tick that I have thanks to the show. And this running up the stairs was clearly Jacob's idea. Yeah, this was one of the other things that I noticed, that in the book, it's like only partially finished, trying to, I guess, start giving clues that, oh, he bought it, but it's still not like a home. But in the show, it's fully furnished, fully completed.
I bought it a couple years ago, but then this year I bought another one right next door. I eventually might turn it into one place, but for now I'm renting the next door one out.
Mr. Businessman.
Yeah, instead of, so we don't get any of the dialogue about this being a investment.
One place, but for now I'm renting the next door one out.
Mr. Businessman.
Mr. Businessman.
Mr. Landlord.
Landlord, that's the one that was different.
So what do you want me? On the floor?
Fuck you.
Did you remember?
Walked in the fully furnished bedroom, a really nice one. Kind of made the bedroom a priority and the bathroom so we could ...
No, I hired someone. A designer.
You think there is enough?
Such an asshole.
I think maybe you like it.
I can smell the cigarettes from here.
I had one.
You shouldn't be smoking.
You shouldn't be talking. Come here.
No, you come here.
No, you come here.
No, you come here.
We also don't get like the time pressure that's in the book where he's like explicit, I only have an hour, like we better get to it. I mean, they are already all over each other, but again, I think I mentioned this in my last video. The way Jacob kind of mashed some of these things together and made this hookup romantic-ish, even without necessarily changing the like physical aggression between the two of them, with the music and the lighting and maybe even the choice of like taking that time-bound component out of it was just like 53 out of 10. Now I'm remembering. Jacob merged a couple different scenes into this one, and so they go all the way in this one. But that was not, they couldn't really hold back in the book. So we're officially off the book storyline for the rest of this this time here.
You think this will be enough?
This song, the consent, these boys. So a different version of hands-free, but still hands-free nonetheless. All right. We don't really get this back and forth either in the book. Even like the addition of the fireplace being on, again, adds to that like, this means more, this is more romantic than just a hookup. For them, they're starting to kind of hit their rhythm here.
I'm dead.
That was so fucking hot.
And it's Ilya's turn to panic.
Obviously, we won't see each other during the Olympics, right? Your family must be happy they're in Russia.
Yes.
My parents are pretty psyched for me.
And we get in the book some of Ilya's inner thoughts, which we very much do not pick up from this interaction, which is, you must be excited for the Olympics. Yes, Ilya was excited, but thinking about the expectations of his home country, of his father, made his stomach hurt. Yep.
I can't come, but my mom is starting to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch every game.
A lot less talking in the book.
My father, yes. Maybe my brother, but who knows?
Anyways, I'm psyched. I've dreamed about it my whole life.
Dreaming of what? Bronze medal.
Fucking wish, dude.
Hey, remember when I made you come hands-free?
Go fuck yourself, Rosen.
Such a good trick.
Your cap is definitely here.
And in the book, it says he leaned down and kissed Hollander quickly. That was a little bit of a linger and a double tap, but literally one of my favorite scenes in the show. All right, February 2014, we're heading to Russia.
Welcome back to Man in the Crease, your all-star hockey podcast. For the first
And especially for the young phenom Ilya Rozanov, chosen as his country's captain.
In the book, that Shane's walking down the beach when he runs into Carter and Scott. And I actually just also finished reading Game Changer, and I love Carter and Scott so much more.
I think he knows Canada has this in the bag.
I'm super glad that they cast Francois as Scott, but it is just funny to like hear the description of like, Scott was perfect, like a little angel with blonde hair and blue eyes, and he's just like tall, dark, and handsome, and built like a Navy SEAL. I don't know about that either.
This your baby. We're fucking coming for you. Okay, trust me.
You look great in silver, Vonnie. Don't even stress.
Oh, good one.
Does your room have that smell?
Yes, it does.
Is it black mold? Because that's what JJ thinks it is. Probably right.
So instead of complaining about the horrible cots, we talk about the smell and the black mold in the show.
Good news is, for you guys,
Yeah, and I mentioned this, it's
cool to do that.
switched from speed skating to ice skating, to figure skating in the show.
Hell yeah, man. Sure, for any dude who's that brave. What do you mean? Assuming your buddy may be gay? Fucking balls of steel, man.
Okay, so when we see them in Sochi, Ilya has already lost. And in the beginning of the chapter, he texted him saying, "Are you having a good time?" Which we either didn't see or we kind of merged them all together. And we also get a little bit of, again, Ilya's insight in the book of he just wanted to go home, aka Boston. We get a little bit of the figure skating. Wait. So Jacob and team chose to put the interaction between them, merge that with the figure skating competition. And then we cut to meeting Papa. Okay.
I'm just gonna find the balcony. No, I saw you up here. I wanted to see how you're doing.
Go sit down.
Be it.
We are not anything.
Rosanov looked exhausted, had dark rings around his eyes, and his face was very pale. The usual playful spark that always made Rosanov's hazel eyes dance was just gone. Not exactly how our boy's looking here, but he definitely doesn't seem open to a conversation.
You okay?
Please, go.
You didn't answer my text.
No, I did not answer your boring text. Now you go.
Now we're back to Papa.
Американской лиги. Это не игра.
Same sort of vibe. I guess the only thing we didn't get was the conversation about you need a haircut. This was all additive to what Rachel had put in the books, which I think was a good choice.
Наверное, слишком.
За собой. А? С самого детства. Спасибо. Я бы сказал спасибо, но... On the extra sense.
Сан-Франциско и
The hockey psychic.
завтра нужно увидимся в
Я про клубы, просто про мальчики, французских.
Also now realizing we don't get, but I swore we did. At least where we are in the book and in the show, we don't get any pages about them going over to Hayden's to watch Ilya win the cup, right? Oh no. Okay, just kidding, I lied.
I don't know. My mom told me to get
Need one thing. I need to win here at home tonight. As much fun as it would be to go to California and humiliate them there, but I want to hear our fans.
I also love that Jacob gave us this pep talk sneak peek into Ilya being an inspiration to his team. Who would have thought?
I want to hear them scream. I want to fuck San Francisco.
Everything in these playoffs, leading his team in block shots, took shots against, obviously.
Shane had been shocked to find tears in his own eyes, as if he'd watched the raw emotion explode out of Rosanov. It was as if, with every heave of the cup, Rosanov was saying, fuck you, I did it, fuck you, to someone. Panic City.
on 5 seconds. 25 seconds. Before we even do it.
I was busy.
Busy with who?
But the most important thing
Is the friends we make along the way. Hey, before we give out next award, can I get a selfie with you?
what?
Come on. When will this ever happen again, buddy?
Okay, fine, but hurry up.
Give me your number. I'll text them to you.
So again, in the show, they had him run his hand down his back. This just says brush the back of his neck.
Award for most sportsmanlike player goes to what?
I fucking hate him.
You haven't sent text from me in like 6 months. You won't even acknowledge I exist.
Oh, so we got a little bit more dialogue in the show. We go straight from well what to aren't you going to?
Well,
This filthy bathroom floor. Lisa, please. We'll go back to our seats, watch the rest of this boring show, and then go to boring party after.
when did your English get so good?
I read the New Yorker now.
Really?
Added in the New Yorker reference.
So being boring is genetic. Let's make a deal. If you win MVP tonight, I will blow you, fuck you, whatever you want.
Oh, so Jacob added in that kiss in between. and a little bit more tender.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now take off your clothes.
You're such an asshole.
Again, some of the inner dialogue. Shane had kind of been hoping Rosanov would help him with that, but he obeyed. And the dramatic chair drag that Jacob added.
On the bed. This is a good hotel. Very nice vodka. It's hard to find in America.
Oh, in the book, Rachel had Rosanov leave the room for an obnoxiously long period of time, where he basically downed a glass of vodka and then came back.
Okay. Are you gonna fuck me?
You will see. I need what? Tell me.
The show also cuts out, so at the end of their time, Shane carefully flipped over. How about that vodka? Rosanov laughed. Yes, give me a minute. Shane grinned. He knew he'd at least be a little more fun, but at that moment he was giddy. He did eventually rejoin, so we skipped that.
Something else? Intense there.
What do you mean safe?
I don't know. Do you even like it there?
A couple extra lines in the show.
It's a pretty big one, I think. Yeah, me too. I should. So, I'm off.
And Shane left. He realized when he was back in his room they hadn't even kissed. He also realized with the horror that he regretted that. That line turned into this. All right, well, I didn't like at least the back half of this episode, regardless of whether it was the show or the book. I will say the book gives you at least a little bit more insight into their like inner dialogue of why that. For me, when I watched the show, I wasn't entirely sure Shane was enjoying himself, which in the book, it's clear he is. Also, not understanding what's driving Ilya, what his thoughts are about things, and then in addition to going back and reading the excerpt that Rachel did from Ilya's point of view, adds much more color. But overall, kind of a confusing comparison from the book directly to the show. But I think a lot of good choices that Jacob made in merging a couple of the hookups into like that one moment. I don't think it detracted from the show or my experience by not like knowing that it was a building that he had bought or those sort of differences in the show. And I do think that one thing that the show added that was really, I think, great from a character development arc was that they actually showed them at the gala and then introduced to Sasha and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that was episode 2, and I am so glad that's behind us because honestly, I skip it usually when I'm rewatching the show. Next, we're going to be diving into Skip's storyline in The Game Changer, and we'll continue this wonderful, wonderful series of going back to the source material of my favorite show, Heated Rivalry. Bye.